Their hatred for the church runs...
Dash it all, boy.
The rest of the night is yours to drink in.
Go. We'll take care. Hey, new boy. Slow down. Wouldn't be wise to snub a ranking officer.
Well, look who it is. The only blowhard who showed up to the competition with a head smaller than his own.
You little red-eyed! You want to say that again? All right.
All right. Look. Ah! Ugh.
Stop!
Yes. Oi!
Yeah! No way! Oh, God.
Now we just keep up the...
Might I have a moment, please?
Stroll, if I recall. I've heard you're a titled noble. Yet you...
I stand with a candidate who's proven he has... Besides, I'm a noble in lineage alone. My house no longer stands.
Where are you from?
Have you heard of a village called Harlia?
Certainly. It was the first village to be destroyed by the...
Only because help never came. They requested reinforcements, but the army would... Are the rumors true that was by your decision?
That is true.
But why?
To save this country.
Stroll!
The Fool King and the fossils of the Sanctus Church refused to face the threat looming over this country. An adequately dramatic demonstration was required. They say you could see Harlia burning as far as the palace battlements. Confronted with that balefire, those old men could no longer deny.
Your balefire cost...
Do I offend you? Are you repulsed? Surely it helps you realize the natural blessings you enjoyed are not infinite. Few have the luxury of living with no need to struggle and harm just to survive. But our nation would have you believe such hardship is born of moral weakness. So the punished are punished further. They die in silence. It defies reason. All people deserve the chance to fight for their lives with their lives. Some will fall, some will triumph, and therein is true equality for all. I am not one to stand idly by as history has wrought. All their sacrifices, and yours. A valuable conversation. I do hope you enjoy them.
Stroll.
Humblest apologies. He's a young heart and hasn't yet learned to...
No worries. Truth told, I'd take him over the sycophant.
That brat's nowhere to be seen.
He couldn't have. Let's go have a look around, Hector.
What?
Oi!
Huh?
Oh no! Oh no!
Phew! What was that? Whoa! What's going on? That soldier from earlier was freaking out about some effect from a Magla crystal. Ah! That helped a lot. Oh. What do we do? Huh? Did you? Hmm? Here we go. Gangway! Yeah! I knew it! Sweet! Ah! All right! This is no good. Ah! Ah! Whew. And yet... Let's hurry. Okay? Oh, good. Everything's pretty standard. This... Yep, we're safe here. Look! Good. It's all clear. Yep, we're safe here. Check this out. Incredible. Huh? Look! That's the same note, but why would Luis? It's a forbidden text. Do you think Luis is actually reading this? Wait, in there! Yes, magic formulas! Which... What are you doing here?
I'm looking for something.
Not even bothering to... Hey, didn't you just come out of the storage room? You're that fairy from before.
Count Luis gave me permission to come and go as I...
Hey, didn't I hear you had a sore throat or something? You snuck in this room last time too, didn't you?
So, remember how I said I'd keep my eyes on you?
Hey, get away from...
I don't suppose we could keep my little investigation secret. I'll keep quiet about you too, now that we're accomplices.
What exactly?
Can't say, but I'll ask you no questions either. So, your little cohort cases the place first, leaving you to slink in once you've got the brief.
Hey, I'm not just a little cohort.
Gallica, your name is... Wait, does this mean...
Someone's coming!
Well, well. The occupant's absent, but the door's locked.
There's no use hiding. This is quite a turn-up, isn't it? The runt I might have figured for a rat, but... And when he hears it from me...
Everything's falling apart! I think he's gone. If he'd stayed, he could have trapped us here. I'll take care of this. Just listen close and act fast. The box you found... I knew it. We both know what you're here for, right?
Who?
Let's survive now.
She told us to run! But we...
Your attention! Assembled comrades! Let us speak of the old vulture's last grasp at power. It hardly bears saying that the competition is a farce. It is a transparent conceit of the Sanctus Church orchestrated to win for all who bristle at their hubris, and indeed for the sake of the public. This hollow pageantry must... and it shall be done by my hand.
But my lord, Forden would surely never allow you to enter the...
Why would I care for his... The late king's decree was that the crown would go to whoever had won the people's trust, not whoever indulged the church's sideshow. Should he deny me, Forden will be rightly denounced as the coward he is, and lose the nation's faith. For all that we believe, and all that we have proven, we shall bring their own dogma down.
We got one sanctoress strung up. Now let's send Forden to...
He's entering the...
Even knowing it was rigged, there's still a lot he could get out of it. It's just been...
Louis.
Unfortunately, I am told we have a rat. Wretched rat, if you stand among us tonight, you may tell your master this. I will neither run nor hide.
Luis will be...
Go and see who is absent from the soiree.
On it.
They're going outside.
Not good. They're bound to check the Gauntlet Runner. We've got no choice but to chase and stop them.
Oi, new bloke. Didn't hear you shouting Count Luis's name loud enough. Come now.
Out of the way.
At this rate...
Hey, Del! The Caradrius is here! What? Why? You here? With its owner out? Impossible. Do you know what's been on my mind? Wouldn't catch me dead sharing drinks with him, but he weren't some half-wit. If it was the Cathedral Guards, think the rat nipped him too? Lord Luis has plenty of new friends hanging about. I wouldn't be surprised if some think they're... And me, I'd start with those stooges who cast all their magic without...
Whoa, Del, I thought...
Secure the perimeter. Anyone so much as blinks the orders...
Whoa!
This is no good. Hurry!
Ah!
Yep, we're safe here. Huh? Ready? Was that? No!
I told you to run.
Behave now. You know, I didn't I suppose that settles it. The rats were working together. Time and time again, you dragged my name through them. Hector, come!
Hector? Wait, that animal's been corrupted by melancholy. Gladel, why did you hide such an amazing talent?
What? Don't you dare, You think I don't realize it? I'm not strong, I'm no towering Rassant war hero. All I've got is my wits, damn you! How could I win a rigged game but...
Foul play.
And now, I'll wipe those arrogant smiles off their faces. I should be them. And yet every time, I watch them surpass me in everything I did. That bastard Luis included. They've been thorn after bloody thorn in my side, but that all ends today. I'll offer you up.
Oh my.
I told you to shut your... Go, Hector! Don't move unless you'd rather see her pretty...
What do we do? If we're not careful about this, Juna might...
Spectac! Get them, Hector!
No. Isn't there anything we can do?
You're like...
You let your dog do your fighting. You're such a disgrace. He has no pets here. So what's the matter? Are you too scared to fight him alone?
A duel? Have it your way. Come then, we'll do this right. I am Gladel, and you will kneel before me as your king. So, who are you to me?
I am the one who would save this country!
Well, that worked better than I expected.
This is bad. That guy is near the top of the candidate rankings. That means the royal magic will make him invincible to us.
You have the right of it. You fell for it. She brought you straight to me. Now I have you, and I'll ensure your suffering is long and painful. But see reason. Juna, if you take my side, I might be persuaded to spare you.
Am I not worthy of your affection? I'm more of a man than that bastard Luis could ever be!
Over my dead body! I am Juani's Cygnus. I am no one's trinket. My life is my own to protect, and I will accept nothing less.
What? It worked?
Well, you're not invincible.
Damn you! What's going on here?
Let me help. Your powers have intrigued me from the start. You and your friends. You call it an archetype, right?
What?
I thought as much. Surprising, though. I'd written them off as a myth. Not even my sister got close. Still, now that I've seen their power a few times, maybe I can do it myself.
Very well, O Lodestar, who wanders in sorrow. O thou anguished traveler who hath borne the weight of parting from the start. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities become thy light. Thou art the brilliant star that shall illuminate the King's Road. Now, awaken.
Look at me! What you see now is my commitment to my song! Behold, my voice rises from the depths of my heart!
How does she have the same power? She's just a damn singer!
Never underestimate a singer! Every song is a burden, the weight of a lifetime. I have sung 1,000 songs. I've known their power my whole life. Whereas all you've ever been is a lackey. My music is lost on you. Listen and learn!
Do it! Chew them up! Tear them limb from bloody limb!
I see. All it takes is a change of mask, and I can be whatever. That's just as well. You can lend me your strength too.
This isn't the kind of thing you can just imitate.
Not much. It's been a while. Now, I hope you've had your fun.
Shut up! Just shut up! A duel, then. You can...
Fine. He wants a brutal fight, and he's about to get one. Let's give him hell! Maybe not. Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Masked dancer!
Gale! You hit their weakness!
The battlefield is my... Everyone, to the front!
Don't moving back! This is just what I need! Howling wind!
I'll get some distance. Let's go!
Nice!
Dodged!
What?
Nice one, Captain!
Watch me!
Gale! Hit their weakness! Don't let up now, Juna!
Burn!
I'll behold this power!
Howling wind!
My
I won't
star
hold back!
is rising!
The lightning!
Stay strong, Hector!
I'll show you!
The battlefield has come forth, Royal Sword! No, this won't... General! Let me help.
I call upon a royal soul! Burn!
Die!
General! Fire!
This is just what I need!
Die!
Vitus power! Burn!
I call upon a royal soul! Sorry, my mistake.
Come forth, Royal Soul! Still here?
Behold this power!
You're right. I give. Please.
What do we do? If we let him run... But killing him would give us a lot to explain.
Idiots! It's the oldest trick in the book! Why? No. I can't!
Is he dead?
What's the heck?
Dead?
No! He's the one who attacked us! And then the king's magic did all that to him!
That the truth?
Oh, he snuck into Count Luis's private quarters. Must have gotten in with all the confusion of takeoff, I suppose.
Right? And why did the bloody thing take off like that? We could hardly believe our...
Oh, well, you know me and my indulgences, boys. Perhaps I got a bit carried away, but we're in Brilehaven. I simply had to...
You having a laugh?
Anyway, then Gladel went from crass to violent. That's when he stepped in to help, right?
Yes. That was a close...
Totally!
Crikey, Lady Juna, I'm sorry. Sounds like...
Hold on. You were supposed to be at the soiree, weren't you?
Why? One would think you don't believe us, Fidelio.
Well, no.
Suppose that means the rat was... Lord Louis said we got a traitor in our midst is all.
Is that so? Well, hadn't you better report...
Your throat all better.
Ah, yes. Much better. He gave me such a thorough examination, after all.
He,
If you'd come a bit earlier, I might have asked you.
Really?
Anyway, I'd say this bears reporting. Let's leave the guards to their cleanup. Yeesh.
So Gladel was our rat, was he?
Afraid so.
The two of them were the only ones who left the soiree early. Sounds like Gladel overstepped, and Lady Juna and the new lad had to.
Or it could have been the other way.
Too right. Dead can't speak after.
Now hold on.
Gladel was a right prolific candidate. We know the king's magic protected him. Their story goes that he attacked them and got petrified to death for it. The boy'd have to have the stand-in for.
That fact is no longer in. I received a report a short while ago. They say your face has emerged on the King's Rock. It appears your stunt.
Hey, good for you.
And that's how the magic got to Gladel.
One wonders what you stopped Gladel from doing. What was he after?
Who knows? We were hardly in a position to act.
Wonder if he was on old Forden's payroll.
Nah. He'd been at that monk Godot's neck since the race had barely started. Tried to snuff him out in the wilds, too, not anywhere.
No matter. Forden has been kind enough to whip the people into a frenzy over this race. From here on, you will serve as my eyes and ears.
Understood.
Let us see what scheme Forden devises for the next task.
Oh, and with Gladel out with the rubbish, might I promote him to the role of my chauffeur?
Are you serious?
Is it so strange? He does have his own gauntlet runner. In fact, I'd better go make sure it's up to my
Let her do as she pleases.
What's wrong, Del? Looking a bit green around the gills.
Gladel was an ambitious man, yeah, but is that enough to justify him looting Count Luis's personal...
All right.
Sorry for barging in. A bit late for introduction. What? You haven't told...
I can't tell them what you have...
So, can I assume that you are one of us? That is, we too stand alongside Count Luis, but...
I think you and I were after the same thing in old Luis's...
Don't tell me. You're the...
Grius. Is he the one who died at the Grand Cathedral? I'm sorry. They kept the finer details confidential, so I never... But I understand the objective well enough. The curse on His Highness the Prince can't be lifted by conventional methods.
I see. So you and Grius were the two prongs of the operation?
Ever since the King's magic made it impossible to kill Luis, I've been ready to meet up with a new contact. If I hadn't learnt the fairy messenger's name was Gallica, I'd never have realized...
I'm pretty shocked myself. I never figured the big famous songstress would be on our side.
His lady love. God, no. I wouldn't be caught dead in that madman's quarters unless it was to rob him blind. No. Luis keeps me close because he likes my voice. That's all. He made the lines of that relationship quite clear, with no room for Messier and...
I think that clears up your place here. But I have to say, you're risking a lot for a side job. Why go to these lengths when you've...
At first, it was just coincidence. I tend to find myself in honored company, and I happened to be around where a resistance operative was doing a...
So, in sooth, you were strong-armed?
What? No. Quite the other. I requested to join. A singer's whole self is built off all she experiences. This seemed like a chance for a and nobody else had a plausible way or reason to get close to Louise.
All that just so you could grow as a singer?
I know what I'd put my life on the line for, that's all. You all have something like that, don't you? A devotion that anyone else might see as foolish.
Ha! The girl's bold as brass. No wonder she's got...
Well, half of it might be because of my birth. A Nydia girl's got to be bold to step out into this world at all. Though it's hard for most people to Singing is everything to me. To truly stir even a single soul. Well, anyhow, that's what's going on with me. I'll stick close to Louise for now so he doesn't start suspecting anything. Any objection?
We'll be counting on you.
I knew you were the sort of man who knows what to say. Glad to meet you as a... Gets your heart going, doesn't it?
Well, didn't see that coming. But I guess we've got another ally now. I'll do my best to help too. Gotta get back on track. Anyway. Oh, right! Let's decipher the formula we found.
Do we even know anyone who can read the blasted thing? I love a good blueprint, but this formula leaves me...
Actually, Grius' notebook mentioned a Rella in the margins. Seems like he had it in mind.
Rella? The girl they called...
Saint Rella. Indeed, she would be... After the attack on His Highness, we sent for the kingdom's best healer. It was she who answered our summons, and she...
Hold on, the best healer in the kingdom? That attack was a...
Rella was a prodigal talent. One of the most gifted at the Mage Academy. Even as a child, she outclassed her...
Wait, you know her?
I'm afraid she's a bit out of our reach now, though. She left a while ago to return to her work at the royal capital. We couldn't manage such a trip under...
Well, a trip to the royal capital would hardly put us out. Well, just... No, really, it's...
There are some conditions, but we could travel instantly.
Well, no sense
Right.
You actually did it! Wait, how did you...
Don't shout in the street.
How can I not? Do you know how incredible...
Hey, look!
It is! It's the Lady Tuna! Oh, hell.
The price of fame. If word gets out that you were seen here, it'll be hard.
Rella works at the church on Main Street.
You know your way around.
Wait, this Rella's a world-class...
Is that uncommon?
Igniters are not known for their use in healing. Indeed, 'tis a virtually impossible feat, often reserved for the nobility. I'd have expected Saint Rella to serve the...
If she turned down that prestige in the name of helping the common folk, then I...
Come on, let's hurry on.
What do you make of... If we ask her to decipher the curse, we risk exposing our identities and our aims. Do you trust her?
A fair thought. We...
If you say so, then let's...
Let's hurry. Sure. What am I gonna do?
I can't stay painful. Close your eyes.
Let's go.
Terribly sorry. Putting some elixirs away. Be with you in... Hello, how can I help you?
Long time no see. Sorry for all of us storming the...
And you're...
Right. Now that you all know each other's names? Adopted sister, that is. Her family took me in. Though don't spread it around. The public doesn't know...
It's been forever, Juna. I'm so sorry. I really was planning to meet you.
I understand. You were attending to Sanctifex Forden until Brilhaven. But that's wonderful. Such deft social climbing even puts father's effort.
Oh, so glad to make your acquaintance. I am Rella Cygnus. I'm a healer. But somehow, I doubt that's what...
Actually, there's something we'd like...
Where?
I know it's asking a lot, but...
I've seen something like this before. I'd never forget. Objectively speaking, the magic involved is a direct inversion of a healing spell.
I suppose that stands to reason.
Pardon the late introduction. I am Hulkenberg, a Knight of the Crown. As you may have guessed, that is the formula to the curse that slew his royal...
Hold on!
The death of His Highness was a tragedy, one I would see repaid in full. As his royal guard, 'tis my duty to punish the treasonous snake responsible. Then, surely, the man who penned this was Luis.
Look, what happened at the exhibition? We were trying to get closer to Luis. You're a holy woman, so I couldn't ask your forgiveness.
The Lady Joanna's penitence was sincere. To hear her, I thought it must be so. It was Forden who chose such a terrible punishment. But I'm a bit relieved. I heard rumors Luis had swept you off your feet and you'd been hanging on his arm since. I see now I needn't have given it a second.
Of course! I am Juani's Sig...
Yes, your life is your own, I know. Just make sure you're not causing trouble. I suppose this is another dramatic and risky gesture? Like when you ran away from home in a frenzy of passion, declaring you'd...
No! Well, sort of. Maybe, yes, but... Oh, you didn't have to put...
I've looked over the formula. From what I can tell, this spell's effects are... enduring. As long as the magic's so... The trouble is, while most curses simply consume the magic released in the moment's casting, this one is designed to...
So as long as Luis lives, it doesn't matter where his victims run.
But I'm afraid even if His Highness still lived, I don't think anyone... This formula isn't complete. It's a mere outline, clearly jotted from memory. I couldn't tell you how to lift the curse from...
What?
I'm sorry,
No, you've done plenty. Especially since we're the ones who...
Pardon me, young man. You're a friend of hers, aren't you? Please, keep Juna safe.
Of course.
Thank you. She can be... I'll be here for the foreseeable future. Any friend of Juna is welcome here, so...
The curse is impossible.
Did I miss a funeral?
The only way left is to take down...
The impossibility of that is precisely what led us here, Stroll. And now...
Plenty of assassins have come for Luis, but the King's magic works...
Even if we could fight him properly, do we stand a chance? The man's an unparalleled master of both martial...
This might be the...
Still, we have to stop Louis. The royal magic's not an absolute shield. It cost Gladel his life. We've just got to maintain the trust we've earned from Luis.
For now, he told us to wait until the race is next.
Then we'll have to do just...
I'm pooped from all this brainstorming.
Well, I must say I'm impressed. You have enough beds to...
Yes, as much as they grumble about
Apologies. 'Tis hardly accommodation worthy of a diva. And I...
At the very least, I'll be happy with a bath. You have a room for...
Right this way.
Well, no point getting reckless now. By the way, what have you been doing all...
Thinking, mostly. Been having a good old ponder ever since I saw Louis's. Always been my dream to fly on wings, you see. But then in you come with this teleportation. Made me start wondering if there was any bad... A long while back, I did a flight experiment to prove my theory was sound. Failed spectacularly, though. I was still in bed, midway through my convalescence when they told me I was to be demoted.
So you just...
Hardly. It'll take more than that to stamp out my fires, chum. I've known my place was in the sky since Between us, old boy, my flight theory's complete. Principles are sound and tested. All that's left are the practicals, But ever since that accident, I suppose I've been afraid to move forward with it. You and the rest of our merry band are risking your very lives for the prince. Here I sit, and the way I see it, your teleportation can only take us places we've been. If we want to see new horizons, we'll need to take to the skies. It'll take time, no doubt, but I'll put...
So?
Damn it!
Yeah.
All right. Sure.
Good night.
What's the matter?
Can't sleep?
Well, that is rather the problem. I'm wide awake once we're back tomorrow. I'll sneak the formula back into even if he suspected us. He'd never work out that we got to the capital and showed it to Rella in a... You know, I'm a bit... I thought I was fine doing all that infiltration at Luke, finally having others who know the truth, and having gotten to see my sister. And you personally saved me from danger back there. You're lucky, really. I'll have you know I'm rarely this candid. That's the forbidden text you mentioned in Luis's room, is it? I've seen him reading it from... What's it like? The prevailing culture of the world is one of freedom in all things. No faith, fealty, or philosophy enforces ideology. All are free to create. This culture's influence spreads throughout the world. It is even said that a song of... How inspiring. I wonder what the world would be like if a song really could reach wee Nydia. Everyone told us we were inherently worthless, just a fact of our birth. So I learned some glamour, this form. It's all just a fancy, or not. No, do forgive me. I don't think it's necessarily a good idea to reveal your, but you should always have the free. If these new powers are to give form to my ideals, I want to create. I'll make sure everyone hears that in my song.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Now, prepare to hear the race's next challenge. Let's find out where our fierce competitors are bound. To recap, the 20 candidates with the current highest approval on the King's Rock will be the only ones to proceed. All others, I'd say the results of the exhibition are sure to have spread by now. In first place, the undisputed winner, Bane of Sea Monsters and Savior, and the traitor Luis in second, despite not actually being in the race. But in third, we have the Warrior Monk Captain.
In the end, everyone but Luis is just representing...
What's your point? I dare say that's a relief. We'll finally be done without...
Ha! Normalcy. Funny how it's only the rich who miss how things used to be. But now Count Luis has the people behind him. He'll say...
Yes, we're all keeping our ears out for a response from Luis's faction. But we do have one standout who's seen a stunning jump in the lad responsible for exposing the sins of the Sanctoress Joanna. Valiant human slayer. Yes, it's the young Elder.
Right! Wasn't expecting that one. Nameless to famous in a single night. Just like that, he's in the top 20.
Oi, crier man, where's the windbag? The one what acted all high and mighty over it.
Who? Oh, right, that Gladel or something. No sign of him, probably saw the writing on the wall and dropped out.
So it really was all talk then? The disgrace to the Rusum?
But the boy candidate isn't the only one in the spotlight. We've a rising star by the name... Some big ideas, that girl. I hear she plans to put a price on every wealthy head.
And what's wrong with that? If they're sitting on most of the kingdom's money, they can afford to hire a little extra security every day. Let them sweat it out.
Now here's a surprise. We've got a Mastari candidate still in the running. And my sources say they hail from... well...
Pagan islands, eh? But they're filthy barbarians. Besides...
The final roundup's actually looking pretty diverse. And that's the bell! Thank you for waiting, ladies and gents. It's time to begin the second round of... First of all, congratulations to the 20 who have won their places on the King's Rock. You are now officially the winners of the first...
No sign of Luis. Even if he does plan to take over, suppose he's still not eager.
I haven't seen Juna this...
I heard some nobles say she had a job suddenly come up. Better that the audience doesn't see her with that.
Now, at long last, we are ready to announce their next... Recovering and offering a divine relic!
What? A relic?
Don't worry, we're happy to explain everything. You'll not want to forget this, so we've arranged for you to hear it from an up... To tell us more, please welcome to the stage our guide, our songstress, the lovely Lady Juna!
Her sudden obligation revealed, I suppose.
Chosen heroes! Your next destination is Altaberry Heights, the capital of the Principality of You are to gather there by the deadline, with a divine relic in hand. Tragically, there are still heathens in this land who choose to reject sanctism. They cling to strange idols, calling them divine relics, believing them gifts from their eldritch gods. It is time we put an end to this misguided witchery. Take these relics from the pagan. Please deliver them to their rightful place in God's hands. May all our aspiring heroes be blessed with good fortune and the...
Got a real presence before a crowd, doesn't she? Positively.
Focus,
By the deadline of the second round, Altaberry will begin the festivities for the Autumnal Montage. This two-day event kicks off on Saints' Day Eve, with the main celebration. And this year's event will be historic. His Eminence, Sanctifex Forden, will be personally sealing the collect. To celebrate, the songstress Juna will be dedicating a ceremonial song. You won't want to miss. Now, ladies and gentlemen, on my...
They're unabashedly ordering them to steal relics from pagan land now. That's plunder! They would steal our very cult...
That candidate's a Mustari. Small wonder he's so aghast. Forden's stooping to a new low.
What do you mean?
By and large, the Mustari are a pagan people. Their relics are cultural touchstones, vital to their hearts and faiths. And Forden's just ordered a...
But in our case, we won't even know what we're doing until Luis gives the...
Either way, we're bound for Altaberry. It's further east.
Oh, my shoulder hurts. I don't care if it's the Crown Theocracy. You'd think they'd ask me a little sooner than the...
Still managed to put on a hell of a show for... Lady Juna, Count Luis has sent for you.
Looks like our first job. These men have me running all over. We're back, Lord Luis.
Funny, isn't it? Since the Gladel incident, you've been inseparable.
Well, one has to keep one's chauffeur in line.
Hey, heard you got a gig at the Sanctus Festival?
Thanks. Though I don't know if it's worth celebrating. Seems to me it's to keep Lord Luis in check. Putting me on stage the whole time might keep you from crashing their Saints' Day party.
And if we try anything, they'll use it as an excuse to blacklist you. Just the kind of shite you'd expect from those Sanct...
You need fear nothing. It is Forden who now stews in his dread. That he seeks the divine relics is common knowledge. But who would simply give up an idol on par with the god's reverence? He has all but commanded that we take it. The king's magic ruined his schemes. You humiliated him in the